was in.
Hello and thanks for joining us, 2K Sports fans, for another exciting presentation. Of NBA basketball. You'll see the West All-Stars facing the Houston Rockets. Now a look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. They've got Kobe, Russell Westbrook out there with Steph Curry. Then there's Kawhi Leonard, and it's Durant in at the 5 down low. Bryant can't get it to go. Here's Houston now. Harden inside the three-point line, and the first shot of the night for him missing. Curry kicks to Durant. Banked in off the glass. Durant's got the opening basket of the game for the West All-Stars.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra. Major defensive laps right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Now let's find out what head coach Steve Kerr had to say to Doris Burke. Doris?
They are going up against arguably the toughest center the NBA has to offer in Dwight Howard. One problem that Howard poses is his ability to send shots away on the defensive end. He told his players to be fearless and not think twice about taking shots, saying, a lot of the D Howard plays is mental. He just has shooters second-guessing. He might have them third-guessing, guys.
Thanks again, Doris. Now, here's Howard. Back to Harden. Clock at 6. Shoots from the baseline, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. Guys, this offense very effective.
Point right at him.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
That's good. And so Howard with the assist.
And he gets one to fall, and now one out of his first 4.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. Misses the 3. And the Rockets with possession here, trailing by 4.
This is not the slam dunk contest. You don't get do-over. You got to finish the job.
And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. And that one's good by Kobe.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
It has not been an easy quarter for them, at least offensively speaking.
There's the bucket. Good.
That is a pretty finish. Defense did all they could there, but he just outwilled them.
And so here are the West All-Stars. 6-point game. To the inside, here's Leonard. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Here it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1 for them right now.
Curry dishes to Leonard. Kobe, that's for 2. Again, the miss by Kobe.
He's been anything but his usual self.
Oh, wow.
It's a beautiful jam. Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rack.
Check out the fellas. Check out his teammates over on the bench. So they are going crazy.
Now here's Curry, and Durant gets it to go.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Count that one.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
Here's Kobe. Takes the 12-footer and hits.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Kicks it out to Ariza. Beverly the pass to Montejunas. Here's Harden on the wing. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
And he gets it back. And it's good. And that's now 6 points for Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, it looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted. And just going to take a break here and talk it over.
Hey, you know, coaches sometimes need a break in the action to rethink and retool a bit. Anytime you're in that situation, it makes sense to use the timeout.
Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the West All-Stars?
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
Here's Capella following the basket by Chris Paul, and that one's good. Beasley's got his second bucket tonight. Here's Paul. 52 seconds left here in the first quarter. He dishes it to Cousins. Off target at the rim.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
Here's McDaniels, and he goes big with the dunk right over LaMarcus Aldridge. Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rack.
Check out the fellas. Check out his teammates over on the bench. So they are going crazy.
Paul goes in, so he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. West All-Stars shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night, and he knocks down the first one. 2 shots. And Cousins drops them both. Rockets trail by 3. Now here's Terry. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Shot on the wing. Can't hit.
You know, guys, if he does his work early, he knows when he gets in a good position, his side.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for the Rockets.
And off we go at post game. Now starting the second quarter. Looking here, guys, at what we've seen so far from the West All-Stars. What do you think?
It's been a point of emphasis, no doubt, to make sure they attack the rim offensively.
I love the fact they're not settling for outside shots. Keep attacking that rack. Hey.
Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. Howard is out there with Beasley. And it's Terry in at the point. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Now, here is Harden. Cousins, no good. And even 3-on-3 break. And Davis sends it back. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for Jason Terry. Kicks it out to Harden. Feeds it to Beasley. It's Harden with the drive. And Davis sends it back. 5 on the clock. It's stolen by Green. There's the dish to Cousins. And stolen by Ariza. And Beverly kicks to Beasley. Inside. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Monty Eunice is checked in for Houston. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Durant's checked in for Cousins. And Curry subbed in for Paul. Monty Eunice, that's a screen for Harden. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Here's West now. Durant kicks to Green. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Rockets trail by 3. The pass to Monty Eunice. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, some slick passing from Harden on that one.
Harden kicks to Davis. He feeds it to Green. 3-pointer. That's good. Green's got 5 points so far. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Harden inside the 3-point line. Howard kicks to Beverly. Monty Eunice dishes to Harden. Lets it go from the wing. And Davis pulls it down.
And boy, has he been struggling big time here in the quarter.
Yeah, he's played tight. I mean, you can see it. No flow at all to his game right now. Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the 3-point line? Come on.
Here's Curry. James Harden picking up that last basket. So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars. Kobe's checked in for Green. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Durant, it's good. The assist that time from Harden. 6 points for Kevin Durant.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
Rockets trail by 7. Here's Beverly. Curry with the steal. Durant the pass to Harden. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Now here's Beverly. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Ariza has the open look. The Rockets again can't hit.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Harden gets the bucket.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
Harden outside. Dishes to Kobe. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The West All-Stars have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5. Houston with a big group substitution here. Capella's checked in. Brewer comes in for Trevor Ariza. K.J. McDaniels, he's checked in for James Harden. And it's Terry in for Patrick Beverly. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Durant. Leonard comes in for Davis. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for James Harden. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Steph Curry.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Money in his kicks to Capella. Stolen by Westbrook. It's blocked. Rockets trail by 9. It's Terry outside. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt. And the West All-Stars have possession. They've led by as much as 10. Westbrook dishes to Leonard. And it's Leonard again missing.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
Outside Terry. And again it's the Rockets from deep.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication. And now he's able to make them pay.
Odiunas against Leonard. And it's Westbrook again missing. And so here is Houston. They trail by 3. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. Houston shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
Yeah, last season, around 71% of the free throws made. And you know what? That has to be a point of emphasis this year.
Michael Beasley, he's checked in for Houston. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for the West. Paul comes in for Russell Westbrook. A nice shot by Aldridge.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
Terry kicks to McDaniels. Back to Terry. Beasley, the pass to McDaniels. Stolen by Thompson. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Cousins with a screen on Terry. A shot by Thompson and no one's around. His 3-pointers off the mark. Terry dishes to McDaniels.
A nice run they put together here to bring it a little closer.
Yeah, they got hot, and I didn't think I'd be saying this a little while ago, but now this game's up for grabs.
And a pretty tough. Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out away here in the third.
Take a look at what Harden's been doing. 12 points and 1 assist.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And the West All-Stars looking at who they've got. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Kobe. Then it's Curry. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Durant in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Curry. Harden missing his last shot. Leonard attacking. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
The West All-Stars have shot 6 of 7 at the line. Goes up on the wing. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Beverly. Curry kicks to Westbrook. Back to Curry. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. And that's 10 points for Steph Curry.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden. Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Rockets trail by 9. And Beverly gets to Ariza. Houston moving the ball around. Beverly against Curry. 6 to shoot. Here's Yunus. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Kobe Bryant.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
Anthony Davis is checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Left side, Kobe. No one near him. Dwight Howard pulls it in.
I think he was surprised by how much space he had there and just rushed the shot a little bit.
And one area where they haven't struggled has been transition.
Yeah, I think that may be their ticket out of the hole. Look for even more of those quick hitters.
Durant, good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Yunus has the open look. He kicks it to Harden. Westbrook with the block. And they're pushing it up. The pull-up. Rockets with the rebound.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
Wants to get it to Kobe and does. And that one's good. Kobe's got the lead up to 10 now for the West All-Stars. Ariza passes to Howard. Now the feed to Beverly. Howard setting the pick for Beverly. And here's Harden for 3. And the shot is good. Harden's got 5 points now in the quarter. Harden's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land. In the corner, it's Westbrook. Soft touch off the glass.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
And here's Harden for 3. Another miss by Harden. And here's the West with the ball. Curry with it. He's picked up by Ariza. And Curry, here we go. And it's sent back by Howard. Deflects the pass. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball.
You take a risk with those long passes. They're lucky the D couldn't collect it.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Cabella's checked in. Beasley comes in for Trevor Ariza. Brewer is checked in for James Harden. And it's Terry in for Patrick Beverly. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the West All-Stars.
Boy, their hounding, harassing efforts at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And also, their second chance points have been a story all night as well. That's just pure effort and hustle.
Shot by Terry, no good. The drive by Green. Here's Cousins. It's rebounded by Houston.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
Terry's gone 2 for 5 tonight. Here's Paul. And Green with the basket on the assist by Paul. 7 points for Draymond Green.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Here's West now. They lead by 11. Aldridge with a screen on Terry. Inside, Brewer with the steal. Beasley kicks to Capella, and a missed layup. The drive by Paul. That drops. Paul's got his second bucket of the night.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that. Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Harden outside. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And this will be his second and third shots at the line here. Here's McDaniels. Here's Howard. That misses. Would have counted had it.
All right, coming out of the corridor.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. Beverly and Harden, they're the backcourt. Beasley out there with Trevor Ariza. And it's Howard in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets.
Risky pass in a situation like that. Very lucky that wasn't a steal.
Fortunate to get it through. I thought he was headed the other way with that one.
Paul, no one around him. That's in there. Davis with the assist. That's 7 points for Chris Paul. Here's Beverly. It's rebounded by the West. Cousins has got his third rebound on the night. Pass to Davis. Just his first attempt. Nice touch on the bank shot.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Now here's Paul. Harden missing his last shot. Paul outside. Shot off the pick. Jump shot is good. Paul's got 5 points in the quarter.
And chalk up a few more points for him there. This has been a one-sided game in just about every area.
Absolutely. I echo that sentiment. Their offense, their defense. I mean, it's all been terrific.
Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Here's Harden. Back to Howard. To the paint. Here's Beverly. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
And there's the call on Patrick Beverly. That's his first foul. So for the West, Bryant comes in for DeMarcus Cousins. And Steph Curry is subbed in for Chris Paul. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. And stolen by Ariza. Pass to Harden. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
That's good from Ariza on the assist by Beverly. Beverly's got his 4th assist in this one.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
Kevin Durant, he's checked in for the West. Westbrook comes in for Thompson. Westbrook drives in. He got right to the cup using that screen.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
And here's Harden for 3. Again, the miss by Harden. And so here are the West All-Stars. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Here's Kobe. The shot is off. Rockets trail by 18. Here's Beverly. They grab their own miss. The three. Ariza with the bucket. Ariza's got 5 points in the quarter.
Dwight Howard with some slick passing on that one.
Outside Durant. All alone. Good on the shot.
Timeout charge. Starting.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
He's forcing shots offensively, hurting his team in the process. He needs to trust his teammates more.
Harden kicks to Howard. Harden against Westbrook. Harden, that's good. Harden's got 9 points here in the second half.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. They spread the
Talk it
floor.
over. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr was going over with his team. He was propping his guys up for their defensive pressure, saying, listen, the pressure you put on them has been fantastic. Keep pestering them, keep forcing turnovers, and we'll be in a great position to win this thing.
Rockets trail by 15. Back to Beverly. Howard gets to Ariza. The three-pointer off the mark.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the West All-Stars.
Clark, look at their number of assists.
Well, they minimized the one-on-one situations, Kevin. They got the ball moving, and it found the open guy.
Great ball movement. You're right.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Stephen Curry. He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Shots good by Durant.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Here's Harden, and they cash in right away with the quick shot.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
Harden against Westbrook, and Michael Beasley picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
So the West ends up going with the new group.
Just look at how quickly the lead has grown here over the last few possessions.
Clear case here, partner, of saving their best for last. Quite a run.
And stolen by Cousins.
All right, let's get this started.
Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. It's Alba Berlin facing the Houston Rockets. Tip-off goes to Houston. To the middle, here's Howard, and he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
And it's sent back by Howard. An even 3-on-3 break. That's good from Ariza on the assist by Harden.
Such a strong finisher. on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's the three. The rebound by Harden. Alba on D. 4-point game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
Stolen away.
Oh, that's a tough pass to make there. He had a very narrow gap to squeeze it through and just couldn't get it done.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
And Beverly kicks to Harden. Good on the three-point shot. Harden's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
Back to Taylor. Here's the three. It's rebounded by Houston.
Certainly not the dream start they were hoping for, going 1 for 4 early.
Here's Beverly. Hits the front of the rim and out.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Down low. And there's the 3-second violation. Harden with it. Ball stolen. Right wing. To the wing right side. They set the screen. 6 on the shot clock. Alba with another miss.
They've had a cold start so far. Just 1 of 5 from the floor here early.
Down low. That's tipped. Ariza outside to the inside. Picked off in midair. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Now here's Harden. Fires from 18. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Here's the break. Giffey finished off the break.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Beverly, the pass to Montejunas. Shoots the three. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
I was able to catch up with the head coach for Alba. They are going up against arguably the toughest center the NBA has to offer in Dwight Howard. One problem that Howard poses is his ability to send shots away on the defensive end. He told his players to be fearless and not think twice about taking shots, saying, a lot of the D Howard plays is mental. He just has shooters second-guessing. He might have them third-guessing, guys.
Thanks, Doris. Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. They set the pick. Capella kicks to Brewer. Drills it from outside. Brewer's got himself on the board with 3 there.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Coming onto the floor for Alba.
On defense, Houston. 1:39 left to play in the first quarter. Vargas.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
For Alba, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. No good on the free throw. So he comes up empty, missing both. Houston in the lead. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. On up the court. Shot by Terry, no good. Now Alba with it. And rejection by McDaniel. And so it looks like Alba will retain possession here. There's 1:17 left to play in the first. Here's Vargas, buried from 15 feet out.
The entire defense was frozen-footed. Nobody picked up the shooter, Kevin.
Terry outside. Capella dishes to Brewer. Misses the three. Here's Vargas, and he banks in the layup.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand. When you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys, and he made it look easy that time.
And here's Alba now, following Jason Terry's three, and he gets the bucket.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
Terry covering. And that one comes up a bit short. It could go. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him.
Okay, fans, put your hands together for Go Rockets Power Down.
So far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
Just almost an intimidating factor when you're able to go out and consistently come up with the block shots like they have defensively.
Well, what happens is shooters begin to start looking for the shot block, and it does intimidate.
And it's Beasley finishing it off.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it. That was the 3rd straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better.
And here's Alba now. Trevor Ariza missing from long range. Just 5 on the clock. And the rebound goes to Howard. Beasley kicks to Brewer. Comes up empty down low.
Boy, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Takes a three. It's rebounded by Houston. Here's Beverly. Another miss by Houston. Beasley, the pass to Beverly. Got that one up quick. And the Rockets lead by 3. Off the screen. But he recovers it. Pass to Cherry. Tries again. And another shot. Oh, that's blocked. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. James Harden, he's checked in for Houston. And Alba making a change here. Rockets leading by 3. And Beverly kicks to Harden. The Rockets with another miss. Harden's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Cherry passes to Taylor. Here's Cherry. Poked loose. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden. And the Rockets making a change here. Monty Eunice has checked in. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And Harden hit the stuff.
Now, you're talking about a power surge. That's how you power that thing down.
He went hard to the hoop, Clark, and didn't disappoint when he got there.
Yeah, ain't no reason to be passive now. You have got to go in attack mode.
Good D by Ariza.
I'll tell you what, the way he's been going this quarter, guys, they're going to need somebody else to pick up the slack.
And he gets it to go.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment.
Now here's Beverly. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. Houston moving it around. Ariza dishes to Beverly, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Beverly's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
And it's blocked. And so it looks like Alba will retain possession here for the Rockets. Capella's checked in, and it's K.J. McDaniels in for Trevor Ariza. Here's the screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Harden kicks to Terry. The feed to Monty Eunice. On the wing, Harden. Three-pointer. Harden missing again.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Taylor against Monty Eunice. Alba with another miss. Rockets leading by 7. Terry the pass to McDaniels. Capella dishes to McDaniels. The 3 from Harden. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
And started hot, and he's only gotten harder.
And Alba calls a timeout.
And look, rightfully disappointed with how they played here over the course of this run.
Yeah, you know, they haven't looked good at all here lately. Something has to change for him, and we'll see what he's got coming out of the timeout.
And here's Alba now, trailing by 10. And Terry over to help. Terry covering. Shot to stop the drought, and rebounded by McDaniels.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
They get it back, and the shot is good.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Rockets leading by 10. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so we will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. Michael Beasley, he's checked in for Monty Eunice. 34 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Teardrop shot, and it's good on the way up.
That's a precision shot. You've got to be precise. No room for error on the floater.
Capella kicks to McDaniels. No good with the triple. Terry covering. Lonchar. Again, Alba. 7 seconds left now here in the second. It's Harden with the drive. Buries the 20-footer. Harden's got 17.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
And so we wrap up the first half. Rockets lead by 11. And well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. An exceptional performance so far from James Harden.
And in terms of points in that first half, you know, he's now at a point where we expect him to perform that way.
And, Greg, that tells you all you need to know about what a talent he is. I mean, I'll bet he adds a lot more to his totals after the break.
Ariza with the rebound. Rockets leading by 11. Lets it go with a 3. Harden, that's good. Harden's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Rockets. Back to Taylor. Here's Milosav Lajevic. There's the screen. Unloads from 13. Goes back up. Taylor's shot, good.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
Ariza passes to Beverly. Harden right side. The 3. And another three for Houston.
These defenders had better start closing out on those shooters.
That's 2 in a row, and we call that a streak.
Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
And really just a lack of awareness on his part. Just no idea he was right near the line.
Brewer is checked in for Houston. Passes it to Howard. The dish to Brewer. Feeds it to Beverly. Kicks it out to Ariza from outside the arc. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. Ariza's got 5 now.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
And Alba calls a timeout here.
You know what? They just are in a funk right now offensively. A good time to maybe come up with a play to get them a good look.
Well, most coaches, usually have a go-to speech or tactic that they can use when they need it most. So we'll see if that's the case here.
And he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 6.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Now here's Monty Eunice. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Beverly against Taylor. Lets it go from deep. Dwight Howard pulls it in. Howard's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
The Rockets have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. And he makes the first. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Here's Cherry. Ariza covering. From outside, off the mark.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And some nice passing there by Houston. Monty Eunice kicks to Beverly. Goes up to the stripe. Howard dishes to Brewer. Here's Beverly. They get it back. Now Monty Eunice to the right side. Brewer the pass to Ariza. And Brewer kicks to Howard. Out of bounds. Alba takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And the Rockets making a change here. Beasley's checked in. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. To the paint. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That one is on Ariza. Alba shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Houston making some changes. Capella's checked in, and it's McDaniels in for Corey Brewer. He doesn't get the second one.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in control of this game.
And no doubt about it, rebounding is an effort stat, folks. They've been more determined than their opponent thus far.
You know, it's a plus to get good looks in the paint, and when you can get them, you got to score them.
Capella dishes to Beasley. From deep. Here's Howard, and he goes in for the dunk.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint.
Guys, it's all about persistence on the offensive glass. You just can't ever give up on a play.
And here's Alba now, following the score by Houston. Cherry can't get it to go. 1:30 left to play in the third. McDaniels kicks to Terry. Can't hit from 12.
That's an unusual, surprising miss for him. Typically, he's good on those inside.
Pass to Cherry. Terry covering. And the pass to Cherry. Takes a 3. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. Dishes it to Howard. McDaniels passes to Beasley. With the fadeaway. That's good. Beasley's got his second basket of the night. Alba trails by 21. There's a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Cherry. And what was that about? Not a good shot right there. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Capella kicks to Beasley. Shoots from 14. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Beasley's got 6 points.
That's what I call a captivating move there. He absolutely incinerated the D with that one.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Houston on top. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the 4th quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Rockets leading by 23. Here's Harden.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Out of bounds, Rockets ball as Houston keeps possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Off the inbound pass. Cannot hit. And here's Alba now. And there's the call on Patrick Beverly. That's foul number 2 for him. And Alba making a change here.
Checking in. Alba. Akeem Vargas.
Here's Milosav Lajevic. Kicks it to Taylor. Here's Milosav Lajevic. Shot clock at 6. Taylor attacking. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Taylor's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for Alba. With the fadeaway. The shot misses. So Alba will take it the other way. Passes it to Vargas. Here's Milosav Lajevic. Pass to Vargas. 5 to shoot. Taylor's shot. Good. Taylor's got 5 points now in the quarter.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
And the basket by Harden.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
And Alba calls a timeout here. One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
He's been locked in from deep. They're giving him too much breathing room and definitely paying the price for it.
About a minute and a half into the 4th quarter now. Down low. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
All right, Houston. Coming into the quarter.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Rockets leading by 18. He feeds it to Beverly. Fires from the corner. Harden missing again.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot. Just a poor choice there.
It's stolen by Taylor. And here comes the break. Pushing it up. Finished off the break.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch, and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Rockets.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They've worked hard tonight at crashing the boards as well. They've had a bunch of second chance points.
Harden dishes to Beverly. Harden kicks to Montejunas. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
Well, there you go. I mean, if they're going to keep giving up open jumpers, they're going to keep getting burned.
And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback.
Yeah, and if you look at it, had they been converting those second chances all along instead of waiting until now, who knows? Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep.
Tipped away. Now Elba with it. They're on a 15-6 run. 5 to shoot. Off target from outside.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
Count it from 12. Harden's got 12 points in just the second half.
One of the big stories is second chance point. They've just been terrific here in the second half in that area.
One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
He just continues to light them up. They're going to have to find a way to make him work harder for his point.
Howard's checked in for Monty Eunice. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one hand tomahawk slam?
5 to shoot. Milosav Lajevic.
I hope he didn't hurt his neck, because that was one nasty, nasty head fake.
Well, the defender bought that move, hook, line, and sinker.
The whole thing. He may have given him a little pat on the back as he went sailing by.
Harden kicks to Beasley. No good on the 3.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Rockets.
2 great rebounding teams, Clark.
Yeah, and these guys just worked a little bit harder tonight. That was the edge that was needed.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Harden. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
We've seen a lot of silly plays like that out of them today. Just way too many.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Capella's checked in. Brewer comes in for Trevor Ariza. KJ McDaniels, he's checked in for James Harden. And it's Terry in for Patrick Beverly.
2 shots.
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. King outside to the inside, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Terry outside. He kicks to Brewer. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here.
Oh, nice play there to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
Just a whisker away from coming up with the steal there.
Clock at 6. Here's Capella. And the shot no good, a bit short. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home.